On January 3rd, the United States used military force in Venezuela, kidnapped dictator Nicolas Maduro to the United States, where he is facing narco-terrorism-related charges. Washington also claimed that the South American country is under a temporary US-led administration to establish a peaceful transition to democracy. The reactions are mixed online. Maduro's rule is seen globally as illegitimate due to electoral manipulation, repression, and institutional dismantling. But the heated online debate is not about that. It's about challenging the sovereignty of Venezuela, which is still globally considered an independent nation from any other territory. Under the United Nations Charter, particularly Article 2, Section 4, the use of force against the territorial integrity or political independence of any state is prohibited. In Article 51 of the same charter, lawful force is limited to self-defense or authorization by the United Nations Security Council. The charter was created after World War II, which made a lot of nations decide what rules of war there be, and basically find any common ground that might benefit humanity. Took them a lot of stupid conflicts for hundreds and thousands of years and millions of lives wasted, but they got to the point. Many people are talking about it throughout social media. I even wrote an article on Substack, which is a free subscription if you are interested in that. The EU's reaction has been, they're happy that Maduro's out. They'll keep monitoring the situation. They love using that phrase, monitoring the situation, with regards to the international law and peaceful transition. All leaders, except for one, not the usual suspect, but Spanish Prime Minister Pedro Sanchez, who has called for a respect of the will, who has called for a respect of the will of the Venezuelan people, who may or may not be getting any, as the internationally recognized winners and claimants for the Venezuelan presidency, including Maria Machado, who won the Nobel Peace Prize a couple of weeks ago, are not going to be involved in this peaceful transition whatsoever. Protagonists of this peaceful transition so far include the United States government and the American oil industry. The Venezuelan people, it's unknown. Right now, the debate on the European side is shifting to Greenland, a North American territory that is part of Denmark, one of its three kingdoms, the other two being Faroe Islands and Denmark. I just like to give a shout out to the Faroe Islands. I absolutely love the place. Trump has called dibs for Greenland for years, for security reasons. And never mind that Denmark and the United States are both NATO members, so make it make sense. I think that it is Donald Trump's attempt to kill off NATO, to break us up, because he never liked us. Because Americans like to complain that we Europeans have laid low and done little to contribute to the team, which is true. We got a little too comfortable, but Americans never really encourage us to invest in our things as well. Why would they, if their industries wouldn't benefit from a strong Europe in terms of defense, right? So yeah, I think this is Donald Trump's attempt to kill off NATO, because what would happen is that NATO countries would start fighting inwards, and then it would break us up. I don't think there is anything in the NATO system and the NATO protocols to kick off a NATO member in case they attack another one or something like that. It seems to be very diplomatic, very political. It's not straight war or anything. So yeah, it's a lot. And this is only the fourth day of 2026. The fourth day.